Hey guys, and a very good afternoon from another beautifully blue skied and sunny day here in Arboleas. And I've come down today to do a walk around for you of a listing about to go live, the fantastic Villa Hibiscus, which is situated in the Los Llanos community of Arboleas, a very popular community. Equally as much with the Spanish residents. I'd say it's 50-50 expats living here and Spanish. Why? Because you've got easy walking distance to 4 very good bar restaurants, a Spanish owned one, a Brit owned one, there's a Dutch owned one, all serving fantastic food. They've got entertainment on occasionally, and you can walk to all of those. And plus on Saturday morning you've got a very popular and well attended market, which is about 500 meters walk from here, and you're literally 3 minutes drive from the large market town of Albox and the first supermarkets and everything, you know, your Lidls, your Aldis and whatever. So very well located. This is a good size 3-bedroom 2-bathroom villa with a pristine 8x4 pool with a nice seal balancing ball kind of motif. Going along here you can see it's also got a great roof terrace. Now it's in a slightly elevated position, so the views are very good. I'll show you from the other side in a second. And you can see the pool has been kind of half encased by this fantastic artificially grass terrace, which is a lot kinder on the feet and dog paws and stuff like that in the summer, because the tiles can get awfully hot. But this provides an ample kind of sun lounger terrace and everything around the pool. And you can see, you know, nicely maintained, nicely stocked garden, but it's established kind of shrubs and trees and plants, all in good condition and well maintained. You can see there the stairs leading up to the roof terrace, and underneath there discreetly there's a good handy store cupboard, a lockable gate on this side, and there's another one on the other side of the property. So this whole back garden area can be made secure. You know, if you've got pets or young kids and stuff like that, it can be secured very easily. Little pan round from this side. You can see a bit more there. The other half of the pool's got the standard, you know, terrace patio. That extends entirely along this side of the property. Now you can see this was an open porch, but it's now been fly screened in, provides wonderful shade, and that comes right off the kitchen. And that opens out to this kind of nice sail canopy, which really does provide much welcome shade. So a lovely part of the garden, a kind of nice entertaining area. You've just seen the barbecue position there. The door in front and the little building there is a kind of lockable storage casita. Wow, just a difference coming under here. Lovely and cool. So that's door access there into the kitchen, but then also door access into the central hallway within the villa. And from here you can get a kind of idea of the lovely views, but you've got the privacy as well because it's slightly elevated and all walled. So continuing on round through the next lockable gate, you have a very good sized gravel driveway that leads into this partially covered parking bay or carport. So if you're coming back from the supermarket or the shops and things like that, you can come straight through this gate and into the kitchen, nice and easy. Very good size off-street parking. Another kind of planted corner of the garden, and from here you can get a better idea of the size of the storage casita. You can see marble top stone cladding runs around the entire base of the villa. And then this is the kind of social side of the house, because you can sit out here. There's a second porch. This one's been left open, but if you want to meet the kind of dog walkers or residents in the community walking down to the bar, everything, sit out here and you'll get to meet everybody. Or if you don't want to talk to anybody and be antisocial like I am, pop round the back and you're totally private. So we'll go and take a little wander up to the roof terrace in a second, but just show you the porch from this angle before we do. And now on up onto the roof terrace. I think often these kind of bits get very little usage because you've got fantastic sun traps down below where all the pool is and entertaining areas, but you know, you might want a bit more privacy because you've got lots of people over and stuff, so then they get used, and it's worth popping up here because the views are absolutely lovely. And now in the back far corner, just to give you an idea of the size, but ample room up here. You could put in a nice big patio set, put a couple of fridges and stuff like that if you want to. Okay, let's pop downstairs and get inside. So popping on in via the front door, which is off of the open porch, brings you into this very nice sized central hallway, and immediately opposite the front door is the back door, which leads out to the second covered porch, the one that's been fly screened in. So very nice hallway area, and then immediately to your right you've got arched access that leads into the living dining room. And you can see you've got air conditioning, ceiling fans in here. That's a marble encased kind of corner mounted pellet burner there. Very nice neutral tile scheme that kind of runs throughout. And then following on round, there Charlie. More arched access, and that leads off the lounge into the kitchen. But just do a pan round from this angle for you so you get a better idea. A very nice feature as well, you've got all these kind of very good storage heaters fitted throughout, very economical to run, and they'll certainly, you know, take the chill off on a winter evening. That's the entrance hall where we came in by, and then out to the kitchen. And there's another door there, as you saw from the outside, that goes out into the fly screen enclosed dining area. So a long galley style kitchen in this one. You've got a ceiling fan out here. Back around into the lounge. And out to the hallway. Now, the first door on the right there is the main family bathroom. Very good sized bathroom with lots and lots of handy storage cabinets, far more than normal. You can see here you've got a full bath suite with overhead shower. Then immediately to the left of this you've got the villa's master bedroom. And what the owners have done in here, you'll notice, is kind of tile cladding along the base of the walls, because often you used to get kind of paint peeling and things like this. Well, that remedies all of that. Big bank of fitted wardrobes you can see running along the side here. Air conditioning as well, and ceiling fans. Ceiling fan. There are pull down fly screens as well, but you can't see those because they're up at the moment. Good sized ensuite bathroom or shower room. Sorry, I'm just trying to not film myself in the mirror and failing. So there's my elbow for you, for your enjoyment. And then immediately opposite, the two further bedrooms. So this is the main guest bedroom. With the fitted wardrobes, aircon and ceiling fan again. And then next door to that, bedroom number 3, which is kept very, very minimal. A reasonable size double again. Lastly, we'll take a look at the fly screened enclosure, which you'll see is a very big space. Door there, as you saw, to the kitchen. So they've gone for an electric hot water system as opposed to gas, but this provides a very, very good size space. And it's poolside. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching Villa Hibiscus. Details will be available soon. Viewings can be arranged immediately, and to do that or to get more information, give us a holler, khalidahomes@hotmail.com. Call us +34 950 430 763. Thanks for watching.